Hey everyone on YouTube, how you guys doing? Wanted to show you my knife before it goes out to a new home. I'm trying not to move it too fast because the camera does not want to cooperate with me. It's 3V steel, 6-inch blade, 10.5 inches overall, 0.18 inch thick, professionally heat treated by Peter's Heat Treat. Just manning the camera? Oh, I think so. Professionally heat treated by Peter's Heat Treat, Rockwell hardness 60, New Jersey Steel Baron for the steel. And it has my new finish, which I call Flame Fallout Finish. It's ferrochloride acid dipped, and I use the nail polish to preserve the patina that comes back from heat treat. That's the color that looks a little like antique bronze, coppery, little red color here. So the flames now are, reddish. The scales is desert ironwood. Desert ironwood. It's stabilized, and it's got beautiful colors. I mean, let me see if I can bring it up to the camera. Hopefully the camera agrees to focus for me. Let's see, you're going to focus for me? Great. It has the same or similar property as carbon fiber. As I rotate it, hopefully the camera stays in focus. I don't know if I'm getting too close. Let's back up a little bit. And it has that iridescent kind of look. It's kind of right here in the bright side. I'm not too sure if I can get the right angle of light. It almost looks transparent, like you could see through it just under the outer surface, just under the skin, if you will. It has a real nice glow. It kind of looks like tiger eye, that mineral, tiger's eye. Nice and dark on the spine, and it's light or lighter underneath. The Anzo pattern is, it's close. It's not perfect. It's fairly close. Pommel is night fit, and finish is perfect. Everything meets nicely. Lines are straight. Back here, everything meets nicely, nice and straight. 2-inch wheel for these, and 2-inch wheel for these, and that was either 3-inch or 4-inch wheel because of the separation. I placed the Anzo pattern where I thought it would be comfortable in my hand. Much larger, much smaller. The fingers will shift differently, but these two fingers hit the middle one and the pinky and the pointer. In those, it's actually quite comfortable. Hopefully I'm not moving it too fast. I did test the knife out, and a little bit of the patina wore off. That happens. This patina is not as durable as, say, Cerakote. It happens. I really love this wood, and I think it might be my favorite material. It feels really good. I mean, it looks really good, feels really good. I mean, I just love working with this. If you work on it and you press on it hard, you will burn it a little bit, but only on the outer surface, and it's easily removed compared to maybe oak, where if you burn it, it burns in maybe a 1/16 of an inch, and you've got to cut out, you've got to remove a lot to bring it back. But when I first time working with desert ironwood, and I think I'll do a better job next time. Let's see how sharp she is. Give the camera a chance to focus. Let me see if I can do that again with a little more peace. That's not exactly what I was going for. Let's see. And down, and let's see if I could catch that and that going across. And this is not even supported, barely supported. Let's see if I can do this. We're just going to cut across. Nice curlicue there. Cut across. Bad angle of attack. Sorry guys. Bad angle of attack. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to cut across and catch that, and it's not cooperating. I don't want to flip the page over. Let's see if I can catch that part here, which is probably not supported. Well, you get the idea. I'm sure that a lot of this is not trying to control the cut here. Let's see how good the tip is. So I am getting cuts. I am getting very good cuts here. I mean, if I push in harder, obviously it's going to cut, right? So guys, let me know what you think of desert ironwood. I mean, I love this stuff. I'm glad I bought a bunch of it from a guy on eBay. This was actually a practice piece, if you will. It was not the best piece I have. It was kind of bookmarked the way it was going. I don't think the camera is going to show it. I know I'm flipping the camera. I know I'm flipping the knife too fast, but it is somewhat bookmarked the way the wood goes. But it wasn't as well detailed as my other pieces. So it was the first piece just to give it a try, and it worked out really well. Hopefully Mr. C, my customer's Mr. C, is going to like this. I have to make a sheath for it, and it's going out. Oh, I've got to put my maker's mark. I'm going to put my maker's mark, probably over there, or maybe back here. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't forget to do that. All right, so let me know what you think of. I'm flipping around too much. I'm sorry, guys. I know half of this is probably not in focus. I'm sorry. Let me know what you think of flame fallout finish, as well as Anzo pattern on ironwood. Flame fallout finish and desert ironwood with Anzo pattern. I mean, I love it. It's really comfortable. It is really comfortable. You know, it's too big for an EDC knife. It's a very generous stock of steel. The balance point is right here at the edge of the scale. Let me see if I could do this without dropping the knife. The balance point is right there, right in this area here. So it's nicely balanced, it's comfortable, especially for something this this big, this long, this thick. Clip point, nice thumb ramp, nice comfortable thumb ramp with a little bit of texture here from the rock pattern. All right. Let me know what you think of this. And I want to announce, let me take this over here. So we got here is this knife, a smaller one, and some kiridashis. Now these kiridashis were earmarked for an auction to raise money for various charities, but those plans fell through. So now I've got all these with no customers, and someone gave me the idea to do a contest. So this is not the contest announcement video. This is just a heads up, just to let you guys know where these knives, what these knives are going to be, where they're going to go, what they're going to be used for. I'm thinking first prize, second prize, that's about a 5.5 inch, that's about a 3 inch, and maybe third prize, fourth, and fifth. Haven't finished these. This one needs an edge and a Kydex sheath. That one needs a Kydex sheath. This one I think needs to be reground, and a Kydex sheath for that one. And I've got some paracord goodies and lanyards to go with them. Let's take a look at this one. This one looks very much like the other one that I put up for auction, and it's right now in a very good home. So this is the baby brother of the other one. All this is 3V steel, and I believe it's also all 0.128 inches thick. Everything is ground by hand. No jet cutting here, no milling, no CNCing, no laser cutting. Everything's done by hand. My designs, my design for the finishes. Everything is fairly original. This one is just it's the actual milling surface, and I hit it with a whatchamacallit, Scotch-Brite belt. Also going with these auctions, I think I've got some zombie-related theme patches to go with the contest. All this was earmarked for an auction, but my plans changed. You know, to let you know, my wife and I already do a lot of charity work. My wife does, Susan, what's her last name? Susan, I'll put the links below or something. The Breast Cancer Walk, and she is one of their top generators of charity money, where she gets her name on a T-shirt, and I mean, I'm not going to say how much, but we're talking thousands that she collects and generates during the walkathon for breast cancer. She has a very good friend who's a breast cancer survivor. We also support the Diabetes Foundation. My father dogs at home. And, of course, our local church, St. Gregory the Great. So, after talking to her, I'm like, well, we already give. We don't really need to sell these and generate more, do we? I mean, we already give quite a bit, so can I just do my own giveaway? So, we're still talking about it. I think we're going to do probably down the road an auction for charity, maybe. But someone wanted. There were a few people on YouTube that wanted my knives, but they had spent it on something else, or times are tough. I understand that. So I just was in that generous mood, and these did not have customers. So I thought, let me just give them away. And if the winner feels inclined to, because of their winnings, generate what they can generate, contribute what they can to a charity, it's all on an honor system. More power to you. And maybe it could spike some pay-it-forward interest here. I'm rambling, I know. That happens to be dinosaur bone, by the way. That's going to end up as scales for some of my knives. I just have to work on and figure out how to do that right. Let me just show you this one. Sorry, guys, I'm rambling. I'm just a little excited about doing a contest. Long overdue. Not contest, maybe a giveaway. The giveaway is long overdue. I'm coming up on 1,000, and I definitely want to do something for you guys. Let me take the stand off. Do something for you guys for supporting me. So this is my new finish. I'm sure someone may have come up with it. I haven't seen it, so I want to claim it as my finish. Definitely has some bling to it. This has been on my counter for a while. I'm just testing it out, make sure it doesn't rust because of these pits that's inside. This has been acid dipped, ferrochloride dipped, so the spine is gray, and the underside is gray, and all around here is gray. So is, let's turn it this way, so is inside the hole. And then I hit it with a tool, I'm not going to say which, just to give it that bling look to it. I love it. I mean, it feels good. It feels nice. It feels like it's got a little bit of texture to it, And it's really shiny, so I'm not sure what is showing up on camera and what is not. So, guys, I'm testing out new finishes. Really like to know what your thoughts are on these finishes because, that's going to determine which ones I put on my next knives. One more time, and my knives, they don't have names. Let me just take this phone number out of the camera. My knives don't have names because they're all one-offs, for the most part, unless I say otherwise. They are all one-offs, so I'm not going to give my knives names. I'm just going to run out of names. And everything is done by hand. And a few customers that asked me that, wanted confirmation. They're real big on knowing if the knife was made by hand or by jet cutting or milling. And for me, because I'm not a mass producer of these knives, I just kind of do this because I enjoy grinding. I like doing everything by hand. I don't like having it done for me. It's got some oil there just to make those colors pop. I really enjoy grinding steel. That's why we're working with thick stock. Alright, so, coming back to this. Mr. C, I hope you like this. Mr. V, I'm working on your Hell's Kitchen cleaver. Little problem with the scales. I had to redo them over. And then I've got another knife for a customer. I forgot his name. So I've got two more orders. And then, of course, some stuff that I'm making for myself and my dad. And then I'm going to close shop and move my shop over to another location. That'll be a different vid. So what do we got going? So, yeah, 2 customers, a few projects I have to finish. I have a contest I want to do coming up, and move the shop over. And this is like in the shadow. I don't think it's doing it. Alright, guys. Spent enough of your time. Guys, thank you for your comments. Thank you for support. I read everything. I try to respond to all your comments. I mean, I really love you guys. You guys are the best. All the best to all you guys and gals. And to all. Have a great knife.